Rain, little bit of wind. Power was out for a few hours, but what do you do when there's a hurricane and you get hungry? Well, it's easy. You go down to Papa John's. Papa John's is open. So, yeah, that's kind of, oh no, what happened to my clip? There it is. So we did seemingly make it through. It looks like it's still raining. Hold on. It's still raining, but it is, starting to, calm down for sure. Make sure my headlights are on yet. And I went out. I had a limb that had snapped off and was laying in my driveway, so I had to clean that up. But was able to find somewhere. Actually, there's a lot of places open right now. Staples was still open, so, and they were right next to Papa John's. But I mean, there's places still out there doing it, But where I was, there's some trees down, stuff like that. The power was out for quite a bit, but everything is going good right now. And the bees, it's cold right now. It's 56 here, so it is definitely hoodie weather at the moment. And so hopefully the bees didn't get a bunch of water and everything blown in somehow, but it looks like they're doing pretty well. And from what I can tell right now, but was able to go secure some food, because when the power went out, wife wasn't able to cook, so went ahead and went and grabbed some pizzas. And surprisingly, all the lights down here are still on, so not a big problem with that. But we definitely had the power outage and the high winds and rains. But yep, so that's what we did in the hurricane. We went and got some pizza, for what it's worth. And my wife's like, well, just go on the internet. And I'm like, well, what if their internet's out? What if their power's out? You won't know who's up. But right now it looks like everything down here where I'm at seems to have power at the moment. Our power's back on, our internet's back on over there. The bees, again, they weathered it. There was no big deal, no branches hit the hives or anything like that. Of course, I won't be able to see everything until sunlight tomorrow, but it's definitely right now been I hate to say a blessing, because I don't know if it's a blessing if you get missed and somebody else gets hit. I don't know. I'll just say I'm thankful that the storm went a little bit east and from where it was intended, and we didn't get hit that hard. But we'll still pray for those that were in the path, east of us, the coast of South Carolina. A lot of piers washed away and stuff like that. But yeah, so we're just trying to stay with it and keep things keep them functional, you know what I mean? Keep everything going. But looks like pizza for the Walker household tonight. And it's not that bad out here right now, so hopefully all you guys are doing well. And you might have been commenting. Let me see if anybody commented, or if they're just listening to me ramble. Hey Tim, yeah, so we ducked it, brother. We ducked most of it. I mean, we got some stuff that happened, but for the most part, you could say we, other than some, broken limbs and a little bit of intermittent power, it's all right now. So we're just gonna roll with it make things happen the best we can, and see what happens. Now, the thing is that it not only did it rain, but now the temperatures dropped. So that's one thing that concerns me with the bees, right? So temperature just kind of dropped out of nowhere, and so now not only do you have moisture, you have cold air. So that's going to be something. It's going to be a test, right? Test for the bees, and I think we'll be all right. But yeah, I just figured I was riding down here looking to see what all was damaged. You'll find a mix of business that closed down, and then to everything to no, it's just business as usual. Everything's good. Like I said, I went to Papa John's. They were open, and then walked next door while I was waiting on my pizza to Staples. It was open. They didn't have any issues. So they said their power went out earlier in the day and then came back on, and they were good to go. So their biggest problem is getting people to come and deliver pizza to all these people like me that had power out. So, and the wet roads, we got wet roads. But yeah, Walmart's open, Ruby Tuesdays is open, everything's open down here. So looks like everything's a go. I think my daughter is coming to spend the night tonight, I think, but she doesn't get off till like 11 tonight. But yeah, everything's good. I'm just, we're lucky guys that here, now Chris, I haven't heard from Chris to see how his is going down in Charleston, the bug man, and I don't know how Livermore's doing in Florence, because they actually took a little bit harder hit than we did here because of the way the storm kind of bent into South Carolina. So hopefully all's good with them, and we'll find out. I did get a call today, of all days, that I'll be starting my job on this upcoming Wednesday. So starting in the middle of the week, it's more like an orientation, paperwork kind of day, and then I guess start doing some training, and then start riding with people. So we'll see how it goes, but lucky to have that happening. So yeah, overall blessed, can't complain. The pre-sale went stupendous. I want to thank Hillbilly Earl and Johnny Walker. Man, those are two guys. Houston, helping put, it's a new business adventure, so we're trying to get it up and running, guys, and we appreciate you guys that have helped us get it rolling for sure. And now, hopefully, everybody didn't buy during the pre-order, and we don't, we go sale-less for 6 months, but it could be, it could be, because it's kind of winter, but hopefully things will pick back up, people start ordering. But it is definitely been, for a storm hitting, it's been a pretty good day. Can't complain. Chinese restaurants open, they're always open. Even like Waffle House. But anyway, guys, I just figured you guys might want to update on how the storm was going, and the fact that the bees are still there. Everything's good. I think all of them had plenty of stores, so it shouldn't be any issue with feed or food or. I'm actually going to work in a sales department for an exterminating company, for a pest control company. So they do a little bit more than just pest control, though. They do like, dehumidifiers for the house, like whole home system type of deals. And also, moisture barriers underneath homes. all that kind of stuff. So it's a new adventure. We'll see how it goes. It's a Monday through Friday job, so that still leaves me open for, doing my stuff in the evenings and on the weekends. So it's not like selling cars where you're there to 9 at night or whenever they decide you can go home, or stuff like that. So should be good to go on that. Man, I'm just noticing how dark it's down here now. And I'm still, still doing some laser and stuff, but the fact of the matter is I couldn't sit at home anymore. I had to go get some work, some steady income. It's nice to have, for me, to have, like, the laser and the bees and the honey and, now the website. That's multiple chances to have an income stream. But the fact of the matter right now is I need a steady, I'm going to get money every week, And so that's, wow, you guys can't even hardly see me no more. The shadows. So we're just, just working it, just trying to do something. He called me today, said he got the background, everything's good, which I knew it would be, but everything was good, and and it's only gonna be like a part day too, so it's like I'll be going in at 10 o'clock, so in the morning, so it won't be that big a deal the first day, and then I guess they're gonna organize what they're gonna do, and then we'll figure it out. But first day I had to use a heater at the house or at the in the vehicle, and it works, that's for sure. It does work. It looks like the numbers on the Murphy Station sign have blown away. But yeah, I had some limbs down in my yard. Obviously, that always happens. But one was like a tree branch or part of a tree that had snapped off and was sitting across my driveway. So I had to drag that out of the way before I could get out, do what I had to do. And so just trying to be careful. But, when you do as much stuff online, like online, for what I was doing today was kind of a wash, because it was like every time I'd get started doing something, power would shut off and interrupt it. Then I put up that video on Apis Biologics, and good old YouTube gave me a strike on it, so I'm gonna have to refilm it. That was the music that was on the videos that were provided to me from Apis Biologics, so it was authorized, but they don't care who paid for the thing. Once they send it to you and you put it on YouTube, then the YouTube filters, claim that music or whatever. So it's like weird. But I'm gonna have to re-edit that with, I guess, YouTube free music to do it, to really have it up there. But I thought it's only 2.5 minutes. It's not like a long video, but I think it's good for letting people know, what it is, because they always ask. And, of course, Frank gives me the smart ass comment about watching a commercial to see a commercial, comment, but that's just Frank, Mr. Sarcasm. Mist kind of dark down here by my house, as you can tell, because of the trees, but really everything's pretty clear looking. See if I can flip y'all around, and as I'm driving through here, really, and I'll even, all right, flip around one more time, come on. This phone, man, I swear to you, I want to check it out the window half the time. There we go. So that was laying across my driveway. But for the most part, just wants to give me fits now that I'm back at the house. But yeah, nothing seems to have blown away or got smashed. Of course, we'll know better tomorrow. That's for sure. When the lights come on, when the sun comes up, we'll be able to see. It looks like my light just kind of looks dead to the world now. So that, but other than that, everything looks good, guys. I appreciate you guys. We're gonna go in and eat some pizza, and thanks for all the prayers and well wishes about the storm, and we will see you guys later.